can you introduce yourself, Daniela, to everyone, please?
Yeah, sure. Hi, Mark. Thank you for inviting me, first of all, to this conversation. I am Daniela Felletti from Talents Connection, and I am a diversity and inclusion educator and consultant. I help companies and leaders become more inclusive, therefore they can actually create a culture of belonging. I am also a career advisor for executives, and I do trainings, and I am a lecturer for business schools, in addition to companies in equality approach, inclusive leadership, and inclusive recruitment. I also do conferences in international career management. I also consider myself a change maker. That's why I am joining this platform and your project. I believe the power of community is the key to advance.
Fantastic. It sounds like you're involved in a lot of really good projects and initiatives.
Talking about social projects, yes. Besides my work, which is very impactful, right? I work for inclusion. I am the founder and the regional leader of Leaning Bordeaux, which is a not-for-profit organization, an independent organization affiliated to the leaning.org, which is a foundation based in the US. And we aim the same mission, which is fight gender bias and help women realize their ambitions. We do it through circles. We have today around 8 circles, and they are active with over 150 members. We organize also conference and awareness around bias, but also skills building for women. It is open also to men, of course, because we aim to have a balance and working together. How we can create a allyship with men, women, grow together. So we focus on collective intelligence and peer support.
Why is purpose so important to you?
Well, purpose is what makes me wake up every day to work. I do what I do because I have a purpose, because I have values connected to this purpose. It doesn't mean I started with a purpose, because I took a while to find my purpose, or actually I had it, all right, but I wasn't focusing my purpose in my social project.
Really important. I think sadly, it's only been in the past few years a lot of people realize the importance. And I know in Sweden, it's thought of as one of the most, in terms of gender, one of the most equal countries in the world. But actually, gender equality is expected to take another 220 years. But if Sweden is one of the most advanced countries in the world, it shows how big the problem is, not just in Sweden, but around the world.
Diversity and inclusion has been considered a marketing for a while for many companies and structures, because there is still lack of comprehension from leadership into HR and the employees. The cohesion is not there yet for all the companies and environments we know around us. And what I believe is what is important, that comes from my work and many other fellows from this area, is that how we can actually work harder to make it a real change.
What are the big challenges you see in a lot of the companies you work with from a diversity and inclusion perspective? Are there similar challenges in a lot of the companies you work with?
Of course, it will be different from company to company, like also the country. Yeah? If you go to Italy, the biggest challenge there, like the first one they see transparently, is age, generations. So how to make millennials and Generation X work together. I believe the old generation needs to adapt to the new generation because it's they will be here later. They are the future. So, but also the youngest one should also learn from the oldest. Then there is the gender gap, which is an issue globally, and racism and many others. So, but of course, companies sometimes they start by identify where it's more critical at the moment and visible for them, related to the culture. What I try to bring is bring the conversation of belonging to include everyone, and help us actually structure strategy in a tailor-made as well, related to what is lacking more